It'll take a minute.
Oh,
Hello everyone, I'm Jade from the Fader Sister and Everything Else, and I've finally got the Stephanie to come on board. It's only taken me forever. So you're in for a treat. As you know what I do. You see me regular enough if you follow me. Stephanie does the relative side and friends. If you donate, Stephanie will try and bring someone through, and I will work with you on your spiritual journey and cards. We'll get a donation, and Steph will do maybe some cards as well, and then we'll do some proper reading. Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Peter, if you're the first person to comment, would you like a fairy card? So, Steph, you had a good week?
Yeah, it's been busy. Very busy. Summer holidays with the kids and that.
Oh, fun times.
He
Hi,
says,
Tara.
hello everyone.
Peter. Divination card. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So look at the situation as an outsider and you'll be able to follow it a lot better. Try not to let all the emotions overcloud what truly is happening at this time. You are able to move forward in ways you do not know. The answer to the situation you already have. You just don't want to be correct. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Kim. If you donate, we can do Pacifics. If not, it's just what the fairy cards come up with. Would anyone else like a fairy card? You're very welcome, Peter. Hi, Joe. I hope you've all had a good few days since I spoke to you last on Thursday. Hi, Kim. Give me a second. I've just dropped the card. Please tell us if you donate, because we can't watch everything. To donate, just follow the PayPal link that's scrolling round. And then you'll get a channeling and a relative, hopefully. My John. Tara. This one is for Tara, who has asked for a fairy card.
2 seconds down.
Signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go there. Nature talks to us. We need to only open our hearts and our minds. Tara, I feel like you've asked a question and I feel like you haven't been answered, but I feel like there have been signs to the answer. Does that make sense, honey? Good afternoon, Lisa. Where are you from? Because it's good evening here in the UK. It should be scrolling around the screen. Hi, Caroline. Sorry, what's wrong with the interference, Joe?
Oops.
It's fine, is it, Steph?
Yeah, it's fine now. I'm dropping my phone. Brilliant.
I will also put the PayPal link in the comments.
See if I can find some. Okay. There you go.
Please give me a sec, because for some reason I
Forward.
can't get the PayPal. Steph, can you put the PayPal link up in the comments if you can?
We'll do that though. Got
Lisa,
it.
thank you, honey. Who else said they would like a fairy? Joe Smith, you've asked for a fairy card. You can have one too. Joe, I've got celebration for you. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be waiting for you. I feel like you've already had the invitation, and I feel like it's a continuation thing. I feel like this is a continuation. I feel like it's also a sign that you can let your guard down slightly. Does that make sense, Joe? But I feel like you've done something recently, Joe, where there was an invitation. I feel like this is something about you moving forward. I feel like this could be more like a date than an invitation. And I feel like it's about you celebrating it. Okay. Sorry, Joe, that's what I've got. I can't take it away. Does anyone else want a fairy card? Lisa Pearl, would you like a fairy card? Okay. Yes, it is lovely to see Stephanie up here. It's only taken a load of badgering.
I'm still learning. Bear with me.
Lisa, I will do you. Lisa, magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. But the fairies say you can bless others too. So Lisa, remember, although it's a tough time, you've asked for help from the realm of spirit, that they are trying to help with it. No, Stephanie does not have a cupboard. She refuses. Point blank, you're not getting Steph in the cupboard.
Good luck with that one.
Penny, as I'm tuning in, straight away I'm picking up you're a medium, aren't you, honey? You're very welcome. Penny, does that make sense to you? I can't do this. You don't actually need a reading. I feel like you're actually someone who develops others, and I feel like you've been moving others forward for a long time, and I feel like you're very good at getting their foundations in, and Spirit are very grateful for the people you have taught and how hard you have worked to get all their foundations in. And you have been moving forward for many years with your gift. Does this make sense? Don't know if you're still there, Penny. If you would like a fuller reading, please donate, and we will do fuller readings. Who's still here who would like a card? Good. Steph, what were you about to say, honey?
I was going to say, can you hear them?
No, can't hear you at all.
Okay.
Hi, Emma. How are you? I hope you're well.
Thank you, Caroline. Very pink.
Emma, do you want a card, honey? I know you don't ever really need one, but you know. I don't know where everyone is tonight. It's a Sunday night. Where are you all? I knew you'd have them. Emma, solitude card. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one, and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet time. So Emma, you know what you're doing, honey. You know, being alone, yes, it's hard, it's boring at points, but ultimately it's giving you the time to work on your gift and allowing you to move forwards in other areas of your life. Does that make sense, honey? Okay. Thank you, Rachel, for the donation. Right. Hi, Deanne. Hope you're well. Right, so we've got a donation sent by Rachel Griffith. Will you see if you can get a relative? Right. Rachel, we need you to put yes, no, I don't understand. You know, Stephanie needs you to say yes or no to the thing she gives you. Rachel, I've got abundance for you, honey. I feel like things have felt really tough for you, and you've been deciding your path and you've been manifesting things, and it's like you don't feel like you've got enough. So, what you need to do is change your mindset to you do have enough. You do know where you are going, and the abundance that you're looking for will come in. Does that make sense, Rachel? Allow yourself to know you can do this also. You have many things going right as well as those that are going wrong. Allow yourself to move forward and you will change. Once you change your mindset, other things will fall into line. Does that make sense, Rachel? Trudy, to get a full reading in explanations.
I have someone who comes through on a grandfather link. So he's about 60s, early 70s, white hair. He's got a black suit on. Average build. He's not a tallish man, but he's not short either. He's showing me a photograph, and it's a picture of him, but the frame is like mirrored, like silver mirrored. He's talking about that you've been lovely to someone who needed some help. Does that make sense? He's on a paternal link. Not sure if it's your grandfather.
Steph, she said it could be her dad. Can you give anything else about him?
He's showing me a white rabbit. Does that mean anything?
It's her dad, and it does mean something, yes.
Can you take the photograph as well? Because he keeps going back to this picture. He's very adamant that this picture is special for him. And like where you have it sat is almost like pride of place.
She can take it. Yes, I can.
Did he keep ducks and chickens? Show me ducks and chickens.
On a Welsh dresser.
Yeah, it looked like a real ornament.
He didn't keep him, but her gran did.
Right. Showing me a farm. So is that your nan had a farm? Your gran? Sorry? Because he's saying something else to me, but I don't know. There's a farm here.
No,
What
but
he
there
said
was
to
a
me, what he said about the farm is she should go there. It would do her the world of good and go get some fresh air. It's almost as if he feels as if you would benefit greatly from a break. A little getaway, go have a break, go rest. And build yourself up. He's not going to open up why or what it is, and that's fine. That's none of my business, and it's not for me to know. It's for you to know and to understand. As long as you understand it, that's all I care about. Mm. Yeah, he's saying you need a break. You need to get away, have a break, go build yourself back up.
she's going to
Right, there you
Spain
go,
for
and on
3
the break. Well, you need it. He knows that much. He just wants to say he loves you. He loves you and he's given me a big kiss and he's decided to step back.
See, it weren't that bad, Steph, was it?
Did any of that make sense to you, Rachel? Did you understand all of that?
Hi, Chiquita. Someone asked a question. Sorry, I just want to go and look. Someone asked a question. Donations are a donation. It's whatever you feel fit to donate.
Oh, nice one, Rachel. I'm glad you could take all of that. You're very welcome. You're such a nice man. Really kind-hearted and well-spoken. You really will. Hi, Chiquita. Face to the name.
Chiquita, you know Steph. She's the one in the comments normally. Normally, she's my moderator.
Spirit will make me keep it clean tonight, so you're lucky.
Can I send a donation now? Yes, of course you can, Trudy. If you're going to do it right now, we'll wait for you, and then we'll do you next. So. Oh, honey, we're so sorry to hear that, Rachel. And
That's just sweet.
I will have a look, Trudy. One day, Chiquita, one day.
I was about to say she'll drag you on. One way or another, she'll drag you on.
Trudy, I haven't had a donation from you.
Might take a look. It's PayPal, isn't it?
But it is PayPal.
Yeah.
So, Chiquita, have you had a good week? Oh, Trudy, I've just got it.
Oh, no. Okay, wait.
Trudy, I've just got it. Thank you very much for your donation. Chiquita, she's a master at bringing through relatives. She's still learning, but already she can do it better than most.
Been doing it for a long time and I've managed to hide it for a long time. I can't hide no more.
No, Spirit have decided she's got to start.
Yeah.
Right, Trudy, are you still here, honey? Oh, yeah, it's whatever you feel's right. Like there isn't an amount we ask for as a donation. It's all done in love and light, and it's just an energy exchange. Basically, but she doesn't have a cupboard to go back to. She's free. She's a free spirit that soars higher than anyone ever will know. Honey, Trudy, it's time to take care of you. You take care of everyone else now. It is time to protect yourself. Allow yourself to feel light, love and light. Especially protect yourself before you start doing your spirit work. Allow yourself to move forward in the way that is best for you. Do not worry about the other people who will not like it. It is time to put you first and allow you to move forward. Yes, Kristen, we've both literally only started a bit. As long as, yeah, we'll be here if we're getting donations. If not, then not. You got some?
I've got a man and a woman with me. I would say the gentleman I've got is about 40s. He's not very old. He's also the lady is also similar. I'm not sure if they're a couple, but I asked them for a memory, and they showed me like a flower garden, but like a proper place you would go, like a botanical gardens or something. And there's all these beautiful flowers everywhere, and it's almost as if you had photos there all together. Does that make sense? You show me a camera. I feel like there was photos taken there.
Judy, can you just answer yes or no so we know whether the link's correct, please? We don't mind if it's a no, we just need to know if the link's correct or not.
Yeah, if it's a no, I'll send them away and I'll try and bring someone else. But I can't promise anything. No. Got an older lady who stepped in. She's wearing purple jacket. She was a very small lady. Wasn't curly hair, glasses. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand who this lady is? She makes me feel maternal, so mother's side.
Yes, it's her grandma.
She's showing me tulips, specifically tulips, and then specifically red roses. Had to be those. Can't be anything else. Name was great. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That'll work. Did she have a thing about tulips? Like she keeps throwing this tulip up for me. She's like, no, tulip, tulip.
I think so, yes.
She loved the seaside. She's showing me a seaside, like a beach and everything. I'm not sure where it is, but that's what she's showing me.
Yes, we used to go to Largs. I don't know what that is, but yes, we used to go to Largs.
Somebody had, I have no idea where that is. I don't go out the house very much. Did somebody have an operation on their knee? She have an operation. She's showing me an operation. And it was right knee.
My granddad.
Cool. She was a very quiet lady, wasn't she? and she kept to herself, very much so. Very private. She doesn't want to come all that close to me. Mm. She told me that I have to tell you that she loves you very dearly and you are the apple of her eye. You know what that means. She used to say it to you all the time.
No, it could be my cousin though.
Someone has a temper. I'll ask her if she meant cousin.
She's saying she had a very strong connection with my cousin who died, and yes.
I feel she wants, because I asked her and she said no, her. I feel she wants you to know that she did love you, and sometimes you felt she didn't, but you were loved a lot more than you realised. Does that make sense? Because she's not letting this go. She will not let it go. I feel she was a bit fiery when she wanted to. She looked like this little old lady. So if she wanted to go for it, she'd go for it.
Yes, thank you.
Brilliant. I'm glad that makes sense to you. She gives you a big kiss and she's going to go now.
She knows you loved her too. She does know.
She does.
Right, we've got Kristen next. Kristen, can you just comment?
Yeah, I need a comment off that.
No, you did, honey. Forget it.
You're welcome,
Kristen,
Trudy.
can you comment if you're here? At the minute, we've got a donation reading. If you'd like a reading, donate. Kristen, are you still here? Brilliant. Right. So it's the bottom comment, honey, where we go. Kristen Blakesley. Kristen, you're going through a really rough period. I'm really sorry about this. Believe in magic and it will come to an end. But for now, things are how they are. It will change. You just need to give it time. I know this situation isn't something that you want it to give time to. You want it resolved now, but now isn't quite yet. Allow yourself to know that a resolution will come. Allow yourself to know you have support and you are loved. Does that make sense, honey? Kristen? Sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's not a message I wanted to resonate, but ultimately I'm glad you can take it, and I hope it gives you some comfort. Do you have anyone stepping forward, honey?
I do. I have a lady, slightly larger build. She's got long, straight brunette hair. And she feels like she could be the paternal side. Yeah, she's making me feel a paternal side. There's a man with her, but he won't step close to me. Does that make sense, Kristen? Do you understand who this lady could be? They don't really like to give me names, so I'm not.
It's her grandmother.
She's showing me like a black truck. Does that make sense? Mountains. It's where there was a day out in this truck.
My kid's father has a grey one.
Close enough. I could be wrong on the colour, but it was definitely a truck. It's a dark one. I asked her for a memory and she's showing me like, I don't know if it's like a safari or a zoo or something like that, but there's tigers, there's mountain lions, all these massive animals. Give me that as a memory. Okay. I don't know if it's this gentleman giving me the paternal side, but she made me feel like it was that. Yellow roses are significant to her. Oh,
I do apologise, everyone, about the scammer who's just come on.
Does that make sense, Kristen? Yellow roses were significant to her.
Christine, did this make sense or not, honey? My paternal grandmother's name was Rose, and I gave my daughter Rose as her middle name.
Yeah, she gave me a specifically yellow one. Okay. I've asked her for something a bit more perfect, and she's showing me a wedding day. I'm not sure if it feels like it could have been yours. I asked her, was it yours? And she said yes. She's fairly adamant about that.
Not sure what was her favourite, but she had a beauty soul.
Oh, she did. But she was very much in charge. She has this gentleman with her, but he stood behind her.
Brenda, to get messages, it's donations first, obviously. She was 100%
She was.
anonymous.
She still is. Like, this has not changed. How they were in life is exactly how they are in death. They have not changed. And this man's just stood there, very quiet behind her, like, nah, she's boss. She runs this show, not me. Okay. Yeah, I asked her about the wedding, and what she said is, I stayed long enough to see the wedding. After that, I was more than ready to go.
I'm sorry, Chiquita. We're doing the best we can do. There's not a lot I can do about internet speeds.
Wish I knew she was done. Do you understand what I mean about the wedding? What she said?
If your internet's dropping.
Oh, sorry. Not a lot I can do about it if it goes.
Divorced, then I know she's by me now as I am fight for my kids.
Okay, so you understand where she passed not long after your wedding? She stayed long enough to see that. Well, she is very much by you.
Ah,
Oh, thank God it's not my internet, because I've had so many problems with it.
no, Chiquita didn't mean our messages weren't coming through, but the answer did come through.
That's
quickly.
brilliant. Yeah. Let me see, got anything else? She says she loves you, and you know she's always with you. But she said you'll get what you want. She'll make sure that you get what you want. And she gives you a big kiss, and she's gonna go. Told him, come on, hurry up.
You finished, honey?
Yeah, I'm good now. You're welcome, Kristen. I have a bit of a habit of that, following through ones that people can't get.
She's amazing. She just needs to believe in herself.
Yeah. Well. Do we have any more donations? Or?
I don't know. Has anyone else donated?
Because if not, I'm rolling the smoke. You know how it is.
I'm
Going
going to...
Mate, I'm definitely rolling the smoke for her.
We love you really, Chiquita.
Because she actually will, that's the thing.
What?
She actually
Chiquita,
will do that just to keep us longer.
Yeah. Chiquita, are you at work and bored, honey? And just want some company while you're working again. That's a normal one. Can you stay on till the end of my shift?
Yeah.
We're so glad that all makes sense.
I'm glad you can take it on.
Kristen. Oh, you're at home and washing. Only you're at work.
Wow. She's actually at home.
You're never at home, Chiquita.
She's not. On it. I can't drink my coffee though because my phone's leaning on it, so I'll have to wait.
You only work every other weekend. You're very welcome, Kristen.
I'm glad I could get it for you.
And I'm glad what I said made sense. See, isn't it nice having someone bring through your relatives as well as getting the info from our guides?
Yeah, I've even had people's teachers and milkmans before. And get anybody.
Right. Is there any donations?
I haven't needed my dragon cards either.
No, you've done really well. Night, Caroline. Okay, Chiquita, well done.
She's working on it. She's working on it. I'll chuff away while you do that.
Right, we appreciate you coming in. It's lovely that so many of you can take messages from Steph as it's her first time on. And, you know, we've got to build up her confidence. And you lot are such a nice group to use to do it with. Because you lot help me.
Very nice. I was so nervous.
I know you, but you've relaxed a little bit. From where you were at 6 o'clock tonight, which to the rest of you lot was 4 hours ago, she's relaxed a whole lot.
Yeah, I was losing it. It's quiet tonight, isn't it?
Oh, by the way, guys, Is there any days any of you lot would prefer us to come live? Like, I can't say I can make Adam change to Wednesday and Sunday, but we might be able to work something out for us lot to come live on a certain day for you as well. If you lot like it and want us, let us know in the Fader sister and everything else. And one of us to reply, because we're both admin on the group.
Yeah. Not sure about time.
Thank you very much, Chiquita.
Right, put the smoke down.
Right. Cheeky Chiquita. Oh, poor Chiquita. Chiquita, you know you love us enough to wait to eat. Chiquita, it's time for you to grow. You are growing and you feel it. Your bodies are coming more in line. You're becoming more aware of outside of life. You are able to move forward, flourish, allow your gift to grow and become what it will become. There is a new path opening up for you. Do not worry about the door that has closed. Look at the doors that are open and choose one. Stop being so hesitant to make the decision. It is now the right time. Does that make sense, Chiquita? Brilliant. Steph, have you got anyone for the lovely Chiquita?
I do. I've got a gentleman who's about late 40s, maybe early 50s. Slightly little bit of a larger build. Might say he had a bit of a belly, but nothing, he wasn't a big man. I asked him for a specific memory and he gave me a party, a massive party that was full of family and friends and that sort of thing. And then he showed me two dogs. One was like a golden kind of dog and one was black and white, but they looked like lurchers. Do you understand that?
I don't actually know who Staffy is, Chiquita. She's just been given the same message as I've just given. Not at the moment. See if you can bring in someone.
Can you take the mantle? The man that I have. Do you understand who he is? Do you know who he is?
Not at the moment.
The dogs weren't at the party. He showed me a party and then he showed me these two dogs. So whether they were his dogs. Makes me feel like he was an uncle. He had dark hair.
I have two uncles who have passed. Can you differentiate anyway?
I've only got one man with me. He's showing me. It's almost like a. I'm not great with colour. It's like a reddish kind of car. Almost looks like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Can you tell if it's on mum's or dad's side?
Mum's. If you don't understand him, Peter, I can send him away and see if I can get someone else for you.
Can you try and get someone else? She's lost.
Mm. I've got a lady. She's tall and slim. She's got long hair. It's like a greyish colour. It's curly at the ends. Like it's curled up.
Got two uncles on mother's side are gone. They were a lot alike.
I've already
So
sent
she
him
can't
away.
tell which one.
Yeah. I've got this lady now. A very slim, tall lady. Elderly.
Can you pick up a relative link or where its placement is?
She makes me feel like it's a grandmother link. She's saying great now. You know. Never met grandmothers. Mm. Got a smaller lady with me. A little bit on the larger side. Don't like to assume who they are, but she makes you feel as if maybe your mum. She's on the maternal side again.
My mother died pregnant.
Mm. Your mum have like not shortish, like mid-length curly hair. I asked her for a memory and she showed me some swing sets. They're like a playground, like a park. They can be any age in the spirit world, doll. She showed me this park, this swing set, and then she gave me a grey cat. Like had one of those faces that was kind of mushed up. Don't know what you call them, I don't know what breed they are. It's a short-haired, grey, dark, smoky grey cat.
I don't remember much from my childhood, is why this is so.
Tell you what, doll, take it with you and see if you can find it out. Sometimes when we don't remember, we can go and ask other family members. We'll see if we can get hold of some pictures and stuff. And when we go through it, we think back and we go, oh yeah, I remember that. And it all starts clicking into place. Because how I get it is a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. I get all these jigsaw pieces and then I have to put this jigsaw puzzle together. And it can be a bit tricky sometimes. Says she loved you, she never left you. Did you sometimes feel that she wasn't there for you at all? Does that make sense to you? She won't stop. She said she's sorry that you felt like that, but she was. She never left you. She didn't mean to go. There was nothing she could do.
I was very young, so I never knew how much.
She gave you a big cuddle, and she's just so sorry that she wasn't there. And she feels as if she knows you felt that you felt as if she didn't love you, like she wasn't there for you, but she was. She's always been there. Do you notice things that have moved only slightly in your house? Little things.
Not really.
You were saying she was moving stuff around the house, hoping you'd notice.
I feel like ornaments and things might just change where they're facing rather than being actually moved.
Yeah, very slightly. Only little movements, little things. You're lucky if mine moves something, they take it and hide it completely, and then I can't find it for days. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, just let us know if you notice it now it's been pointed out to you, because sometimes when they do things in such a little way, it takes us a while to notice.
She said she only did it a little bit, just little movements, because she didn't want to frighten the life out of you. Because she knows that you and her weren't close. Says she's going to go do something now that you will notice. It won't be scared.
Don't.
She's got your sense of humour.
Yeah.
She had your sense of humour. And she was one of those, if you told her not to do something, she'd deliberately go and do it to find out why she shouldn't. Yeah, see if you can ask some family about her and see if anything will give you resonates. You can always message us after and let us know. I can't be 100% there. I can only go with what I feel, and I can only give what I get.
If it's my mother's mother, then she's a force to be reckoned with.
Was there a necklace that was passed down? She's talking about a necklace. She said she'll know the necklace. There you go.
Yes, that
There you
came
go.
from.
I asked her to tell me, like, she needs to know who you are, give me something. And the taller, thin lady stepped in with her and she was like, necklace, this necklace. So I feel this taller, thin lady was her mum. Either her mum or her grandmother. As long as you can take it and you understand what I'm saying. I needed her to verify to you who she was.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, doll. She blowed you a big kiss. She wants to give you a hug.
That makes more sense now.
It's all right. Like I said, puzzle pieces, and I've got to put it all together. It can be tricky sometimes.
I've sort of dragged her on the live, and basically I'm Steph's all like so working on her own mediumship separately. So we'll bring her back in a couple of weeks and see where she's at then. See if we can get these puzzle pieces a bit quicker.
I'll do some more, yeah. Oh, I'm constantly working now. That's all right, Dal. Sometimes we don't. You know, sometimes people will come through who you don't know, and they're like your ancestors, you know.
Sometimes they just want to be remembered to you because where you were so young and it hurt you so much, sometimes they just want to come through and show that they do really care and they do really love you. And sometimes that can be the case.
I feel like she tried to make herself kind of known to you around your home and things like that. She tried to let you know she was there. And because you just weren't noticing, she was like, if this is what I have to do, I will do it. Because I wanted to know that I never left her. I mean, sure, she'll pop off and she'll do her lessons and whatever she needs to do in the spirit realm. She knew she would scare the bejesus out. Yeah, that's what she didn't want to do. She didn't want to scare her. That's why she said only little things. Because she'll fright like a cat. Only little things. You know, cats freak out and they'll come off all fours. Yeah. I'm getting that.
Yeah, it just takes time, hon. Don't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. She's there. Yeah, no, go do some digging. Go ask around. Go find out a little bit about her, and come back and let us know. It'll be interesting to see what you find out and if any of it resonates. I hope that helped you, hon. I'm going to have a smoke now because you stepped back.
Right, guys, we have no more donations, Steph, and as it's the first one, I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to say good night to you all and thank you for working with us tonight. It's been a pleasure, as always. Love and light and everything else to you lot.
If they can leave us a nice little review, that'd be awesome.
On the Faye, the sister, and everything else, because we're both admin on it, so you can write either of our names or both. If you want to leave us both a review and one comment, that's cool too. We're happy enough. So it's whatever's best for you lot. Thank you all for working with us tonight.
Thank you. Night night.